Hello everybody, my name is Matthew and welcome to Learn the Lingo. This is the third video in our series in which we are learning to read Hebrew. So far, we've learned 4 letters and 2 pronunciation markers. Today, we are going to learn 3 more pronunciation markers and 1 more letter that is very important. Let's start with a new vowel marker, the Segol. The Segol is 3 dots under a letter in an upside-down triangle, and the sound it makes is eh. Let's make a word with the Segol and some of the letters we've learned previously. We'll start with a letter bait with dagesh, which says b. Under the bait, we will add a Segol, which says eh. Moving to the left, we will add a gimel, which says g, and under the gimel, we will add another segol, eh. And finally, we will add a dalet at the end of the word, which says d, b, e, g, e, d, beged, beged, which means garment or piece of clothing. We can break this word into 2 syllables, be and ged. Most Hebrew words put the accent on the last syllable of the word, like beged. But if the last 2 vowels of a word are segols, the accent will go on the syllable which has the first segol, which is be. So this word is actually pronounced beged, with the accent on the be. Let's move on to the 5th Hebrew letter, which is hey. Hey makes the h sound. If you take a noun, such as the word gog, which we learned last time, which means roof, and you put a letter hey at the beginning of it, the letter hey means the. This hey will usually be accompanied by an ah vowel, such as the kamatz, or another vowel which we'll learn now, called the patach. The patach is simply a horizontal line that goes under a letter, and it makes the same sound as the kamatz, ah. Sometimes the kamatz and the patach can even be interchanged. For example, the word gog can be spelled with either a kamatz or a patach. We can take a hey with a patach under it to have h, ah, ha. Then we can attach this onto any word we've learned so far to mean the. Ha-gog, the roof. Ha-dog, the fish. Ha-beged, the garment. The letter hey does something interesting when it's at the end of a word. It doesn't make any sound. It goes silent. What it does here is tell you that an ah or eh sound ends the word. So if there are no vowel markers, you still know the word must end with a vowel sound. Let's see an example of this. We'll take a word from our first lesson, ba. It's spelled beit with dagesh, kamatz, silent aleph, and it means comes. This verb is in a masculine form, which means that whoever comes must be grammatically masculine. In Hebrew, many words change depending on whether they're referring to a male or female, including this verb ba. To make many words in Hebrew feminine, you just have to put an ah sound at the end. So the feminine version of ba will be ba'ah. To spell that in Hebrew, we will take this beit, kamatz, and silent aleph, ba, and put a kamatz under the aleph, and on the left, we will put a silent hey. To tell you, the ah vowel is the last sound in the word. Beit, kamatz, silent aleph, another kamatz, silent hey spells ba-ah, comes in feminine form. So, the letter hey at the end of a word is almost never pronounced, but sometimes it is. And to make sure you pronounce it, Hebrew has a special marking called a mappiq. This dot looks kind of like a dagesh, but it's not. In fact, the letter hey can never have a dagesh. This dot, the mappiq, tells you to pronounce the hey at the end of a word. Let's see how this sounds in a word. The word in it, or in her in Hebrew, is ba, and it is spelled beit with dagesh, ba, kamatz, ah, and hey with mappiq. Ba. The sound is hardly different than if the hey were just silent, ba, but there is the little sound at the end if you listen closely, ba. In review, today we learned two new vowel markers, the Segol, which says eh, and the Patach, which says ah, just like the kamatz. We also learned the letter hey, which makes the h sound. Usually, when a hey is at the end of a word, it goes silent, and it's there to tell you that the word ends in a vowel sound. But sometimes the hey at the end of a word is pronounced, and to show that, we use a mappiq in the middle of it. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my channel and turning on notifications so you can know when I make a new video. Also, I would really appreciate it if you gave this video a like and shared it with your friends who you think would like to learn Hebrew. Goodbye.